Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, to Detriment 86. Today, this is going to be one of our first videos on YouTube, and this has got to be one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen. For those of you that didn't see some of the clips from NHL 24 and 23 on some of the glitches in the game, which involved an AHL team and an NHL team with Jack Eichel, this here, I can't believe this happened in an online game. So here, everybody's on the ice, all right? So everybody here, you got four of my players and then four of his players. We're about to play overtime, all right? But watch what happens here. As we go to center ice, we're gonna go to center ice right now. So we're going to go to center ice, and everybody's about to go to the bench. Okay, so here's the face-off. Everybody is lining up on the face-off. So everybody's getting in position. All right, everybody. There's McKinnon. We're not gonna go over there yet. We're gonna go over here, and then you got McKinnon, Byfield, Nyquist, Chara, and also Makar, and then look at and then the back end, and then you look at and then on the other side is, I can't zoom in properly, Maurice Richard, all right, and on the other side is this one. But look on the other side. I don't know what to think about this here, but one of the players in my zone is literally sitting down, pretending he's on the bench, and he's in the high slot. And look at this stick. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to try and zoom in as much as I can, but look at this. This has got to be the funniest thing that I've ever seen in this one. This is in a wild card game. This is just, oh my goodness. Look at this. He's just sitting down on his butt with his stick right between his legs, right? I don't know what to think of this right now. What the heck? And look, we're going to zoom in a little bit more here. Everybody's lined up for the face-up, but watch what happens. Puck is down, and he's pretending. And look at this. Look at the bench here. Look at this bench. Oh my god, zoom in. There is an empty seat on the bench. I have never seen anything like this playing in online games ever in NHL 25. This has got to be one of the first glitches ever. So Callum Ritchie, who's my first line center, is nowhere to be found. And then on the other hand, we zoom out. There he is right over here, sitting down. And now look at it. And his stick was between his legs. Look where he's sitting now. He's pretending he's sitting on the bench. But now let's take a look on what happens on this play. I recognize this when I have the puck in my own zone, all right? So he wins the faceoff. He's ties it up. McKinnon passes along the boards. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. So he passes it to the boards, and then as I realized, look at this, Makar is running into Richie, which is I don't know what to think. And now look at Richie's position. This is just absolutely hilarious of what to really think on this game. Oh my goodness. And then he's sitting down just looking at his teammates, but all he's seeing is the ice as he's into the high slot. All right, so the puck comes over here. All right, let's continue this. So I'm going to slowly rewind this. So here he is with the puck. I bump him off the puck as Byfield picks it up. I realize when I had the puck, I realized this guy was right here. Now look at him. Look at Callum Ritchie this time. I'm going to zoom in. He's still pretending he's sitting at the bench, where he's literally sitting on the ice with no bench in front of him. I've never seen anything like this. So I draw a penalty on this play in wildcard, all right? I did lose this game 2-1, by the way. I'm just grinding wildcard, having fun on the NHL video game. So here he is. Here's Byfield. And as he passes it, I realized on what was going on. And then his positions just randomly change out of nowhere. Now, here he is, sitting down with one hand on his stick. And look at the bench over here. Nobody over there. I don't know what to think of this. This is the most funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what to think. So here's Makar. So I draw this penalty right here. So I turn away from the slot, and I have big Zdeno Chara on the ice, who I recently got in the Super Bowl Natural Player Items, which was just recently over 3 hours ago. So here's Makar. He got drilled by Dubois as he passes it to the right. So he was able to get it to Byfield. Big hit happens. And then what happens here, I turn away. He hits him. And let's take a look at Callum Ritchie now. Where is he? Now he's at the blue line. He randomly just moved to the blue line. And he's sitting down with the head crouched down, feeling like, oh, I heard something. Okay, I can see that happening. All right, let's see what's going on now. All right, Byfield comes in, takes a cross check, And the referee's arm goes up. Penalty is on the way. And now look at Callum Ritchie at the end of the play. Now he's at the blue line. All right, and now he's at the blue line, sitting down with one hand on his stick on the ice surface with no chair, and he's pretending he's grabbing the bench. I don't think I've ever seen this ever. Looking at this, and then there's Lankvis, who's I don't know what he's doing on the end. I think he's looking for a pass or something, but he didn't find it. Then there's Biggs and Chara on the other end. This is the most funniest thing that I've ever seen in this one. So the penalty is called. Ritchie touches up. Let's find out where Ritchie is at the end of the play. Okay, he's at the blue line. All right, let's fast forward a little bit, and we will get to the face-off. All right, and there goes Callum Ritchie, and finally the bench is there. And speaking of Ritchie, he's now taking the face-off before the power play begins. This has got to be one of the most funniest things I've ever seen, ever. I want to get a first look on what he does on the draw. So we're just going to do a first-person reel. So there he is. So we're going to go right over here. So we're going to start. Okay, we're going to slowly go through this. All right, so we're paying attention in my zone, not the play that is about to happen. All right, let's find out the movements of this. There's Ritchie. He's moving over, thinking that he's sitting down at the bench, okay? And the puck is about to be dropped at center. And now look at this. Sits down. Okay, everything's okay. He's nodding. He's breathing. Okay. I can see that happening. Oh, I'm going to move over. Oh, I'm going to keep scooching over. Oh, my goodness. I've never seen anything like this. He keeps scooching over. And here's the puck. Entering the zone is Dubois. Let's pay attention what he does next. Scooting over. Oh my god, this has got to be one of the most hilarious things in the NHL game so far. I cannot believe this is happening. This is just absolutely nuts to think about this, all right? I mean, I've already had a recording of it, and then there's a penalty. You see how he's, like, moving over? I'm like, oh, I'm going to move over. Okay, move out of the way, guys. All right, I'm sitting there right at the blue line. Am I ready for a change? All right, watch what happens next after the penalty. All right, he's sitting down. Okay, he's not at the bench anymore. We don't see him. There he is, taking the face-off. I don't know what to say anymore, but this has got to be one of the most funniest things that I've ever seen in the NHL video game in history. And out of all the games I played online or even offline, my goodness, that was the best time. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. Have a good one.